but he went Rob. You went Rob.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So we're seeing the Rob come out against Dark Samus. We get started here, game 1 between the two players, and I mean Zackray, man, already starting off strong with. Oh, sorry, so Sisqui already starting off strong with those gyro combos. Took it and was like, nah, that's fine now. I'm gonna use that as my util, and already getting the forward edge and a couple of Zers out there as well. Good up B out of shield, man, and it seems like Sisqui is already covering a lot of Zackray's options right now.
Okay, Sisqui doing a really good job at using the platform to try and make it as hard as possible for Zackray to get in, but he does manage to get in. I love his use of the gyro to try and block off that recovery, but it's not worked quite yet.
Tries to go for that falling up air as well around the shield, but Zackray still keeping it up, man. The up air is coming out now, and Zackray trying to find something here. Tries to get something out of that out of shield option, but not there, and Sisqui able to cover that with the up tilt. Beautiful stuff. Nice response from Zackray. Tries to go for the back air. Doesn't kill. Throws out the gyro. Zackray is throwing out all the stops, but Sisqui making it back with a forward air to boot as well there, Jackie. Good coverage with the down smash.
Really, really good coverage from Sisqui, and he is up. He is not the favorite here, but he does have the lead, and he is rolling with it, getting a quick 45. Sisqui doing a super good job at using this Zair, because he knows that Zackray wants to jump. He knows that Zackray wants that rising there, so he's just using the Zair to contend with it at long range, but Zackray gets in with the down tilt to the down smash on the mistech, and he could very much pull this back. He just needs one gyro net at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Throwing out that neutral B there, and again, Zackray pulling off these combos again. 31% already has the gyro out on hand, but Sisqui trying to make it back, gets the forward in response to Zackray, and is now pushing this advantage quite nicely, pushing Zackray into the corner. The air dodge just saves Zackray there from the neutral B, and is still living right now. But again, Sisqui putting on some incredible pressure right now, Jackie.
He's done so well in neutral and just stuffing out Rob's options. And Zackray's struggling a little bit to find as many openings as well. Samus is such a slippery character in disadvantage, but Zackray is starting to adapt to it. I love that laser to catch the down B. Sisqui, though, still doing a really good job at finding his way back to stage.
Yeah, for sure. Yes,
and Zackray...
Yeah,
Zackray's clawed his way back into it. At kill percent, he's done a solid 95 to 100, but Sisqui fights back with the down tilt.
Sisqui is fighting back, absolutely. As you said before, now a couple up airs into it, not be a little bit of a ladder combo there, getting that really nice damage. Sisqui will need it just in case he ends up losing this stock. Zackray charging that gyro, that whiff neutral B, and a couple just trying to make it back there with the bombs. Good stuff there from Sisqui, just taking a bit of time there. The gyro snipe, good stuff from Zackray, and now we're down to even stocks. The question is now, can Zackray...
Yeah, Zackray... That is the question. Can he make this comeback? Sisqui starting to extend his lead a little bit. And Zackray did a really good job at adapting to Sisqi's recovery habits and the kind of slipperiness that Samus has, all of those movement mix-ups that you got, especially off stage. Zackray is getting a handle on it, almost getting the kill with that down air.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost getting that down air. Close stuff there, and now Zackray has to be careful. That down air could mean trouble. Tries to go for the side B, looking to potentially end this as soon as possible, but it doesn't hit. There's the gyro once again in hand, and now Sisqui trying to be a little bit more cautious here, and there's the down tilt once again, following it up. The down air, beautiful fall, and Zackray turning things around right on its head and taking the first game of the set.
Wow. And Zackray finds a way to get that that final kill there, just using the down tilt to fair to force Sisqui as low as possible, and then taking advantage of how big that down air actually is. We are going to see some stage bans again, though. So I'm interested to see where they go. Of course, Smashville's a very small stage, but you do have the platform, which means that full hop doesn't really become an option. We saw Sisqui try and take advantage of that with those Zers in the kind of the midpoint of that game. So it'll be interesting to see what we see from this point out. Are we going to see a wider stage where there's maybe more room in terms of platforms, or are we going to see something smaller? Are we going to see something similar even? And of course, also Zackray has a plethora of characters he can pick from, but he's got no reason to switch right now. We could see the Joker, but
I think maybe Joker might make Zackray feel a little more comfortable. But the problem is here is that Rob barely just made that out, right? So who knows? But I think, as you said before, has no reason to switch. But we'll see. Game with Zackray staying with Rob. So we get started now in the next game, game 2. Question is now, Zackray can Zackray carry the momentum forward or not?
Yeah, so the platforms take up a lot less of the stage on PS2, but the stage itself is a lot wider, so that is going to help Sisqui out a lot. Zackray with an electric start, though.
Absolutely. And now Sisqui just making that up B out of shield a thing and getting some damage as well. There's a gyro coming out from Zackray, once again interrupting Sisqui from actually landing there, tries to go for the downer, a little preemptive there, but I can see the timing was definitely in Zackray's head at the time. Goes for the Zair, tries to keep Zackray out a little bit, the Nair just to interrupt him a little bit. Sisqui throwing Zackray off again, a nice get off me up to Nair with the F tilt. Let's go for the back air, gets the reversal, beautiful stuff, nice coverage with the down smash as well. And now Sisqui has to play this really, really carefully as well if he wants to go ahead and take the stock.
Oh, great. Wait. And hits the up throw there. And of course, the lower ceiling going to help Sisqui out a little bit there as he tries to find a way off of the ledge. Great recovery mix-ups from Sisqui. And he's kind of counter-adapting to what Zackray was doing to beat out the mix-ups that he was going for in game 1. Again, Sisqui just too slippery for Zackray right now. He's still living at 157. Again, that wave bounce down B just gonna move away from the laser. And Sisqui just doing chip damages. Yep. Sisqui just doing some chip damage.
Yeah, for sure. Beautiful up there from Zackray, able to get that stock now. Has the gyro in hand, but Sisqui not letting that happen. Getting that up B into up air. Nice little combo there, 79%. Is trying to build that up though. Beautiful, nice 2 parries there from Sisqui. And now Zackray, 79%, wants to try and build this right back up. Forward air and a gyro, tries to Z-drop it there. But Sisqui had the invincibility still on the ledge to keep himself going there. And now both players just throwing around their projectiles, trying to find something good back air there. But DI, wrong there from Zackray maybe? That and kill.
Yeah, just not great DI from Zackray. Maybe got a little mixed by with Sisqui, because you can reverse that up B and just make it send in a different direction. That can really mess with players a lot of the time. But Sisqui has a really good lead right now. Zackray starting to adapt to these habits, again in disadvantage, but Sisqui up-airing the gyro. Really, really smart.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful up from Zackray.
Yeah, getting caught with an up smash for his troubles. Just getting a little too comfortable on Zackray's shield. Sisqui setting up that charge shot now. Of course, that thing does so much damage, it kills so early as well. It's such a useful tool, but not when you fire it straight into Rob's arm rotor and take 60.
Yeah, for sure. Getting that gyro out as well, trying to get some extra damage. But Sisqui, again, using that up B. Beautiful timing there to just get that burst option out. And now Sisqui using that range with that Zair. Getting the forward throw, tries to go for the down air, but Zackray was not in range at all. But we could potentially be seeing something here, and Sisqui not wasting any time at the moment. The forward air coming out from Zackray, and now Zackray has an offstage play here. Could potentially see an edge guard. The down air doesn't hit, and Sisqui again making it back with the up air. Good catch from Zackray, and it will take the second game of the set.
Really well played from Zackray in game 2. This kid, man.
Absolutely incredible.
This kid is this.
To come back, do a top 8, and have the form that you have now, as you said, absolutely incredible, man.
Yeah, to return after so long and perform at this level immediately is absurd.
For sure. Getting that up air, and Sisqui just catching the gyro. They're getting that parry, and now Zackray playing around, trying to get Sisqui off this stage as fast as possibly can. Doesn't want to waste any time at all. But Sisqui now playing around with these projectiles. We are going to be seeing a lot of these projectiles flying around. Jackie talks to me about it.
Yeah, we are. We're going to see them kind of contesting that Rob Nair because the charge shot is going to be faster than a lot of Rob's options at the same range. And it is going to connect with Gyro though, but of course Gyro needs some setup as well, and it's going to send Gyro straight back at Rob.
Yeah, for sure. Getting that down air right up into the up air. Still surviving though, gets that forward air off of the shield and has to be a little bit careful now. Sisqui trying to find something here. The back air doesn't exactly send Zackray off too far though. Again, Zackray playing up a little bit, doesn't want to reach the ground just yet, but the forward air will do it and catching Zackray out of the skies as Sisqui now taking the stock. Zackray now needs to try and build this back up.
Yeah, really, really well played from these two. And Sisqui, the question really for him is, can he clutch it out?
Absolutely there. Sisqui having that neutral be there on deck. The up edge coming out from Zackray again. Zackray again wants to get something. 112 though, he's a stock behind, technically 2 stocks down if Sisqui takes this one. 123 has rage as well, needs to be careful, tries to go for the up air. Beautiful drop down back air coming out from Sisqui. And the bombs are coming out now, and it seems like Sisqui managing to change the scale of this entire match, but the side B will not kill Dark Samus, still living here.
And Sisqui was in this position in games 1 and 2, but Zackray has managed to clutch it out every time. Sisqi's done such a good job at winning for the majority of this set, but Zackray always has that clutch factor that's so difficult to deal with. The question is, can Sisqui clutch it out this time? It looks like he might be able to.
Yeah, we'll see. Goes to that forward, and now Sisqui making good work of this right now, and this might be the game that Sisqui does need. The whole of Europe right now probably is cheering right now, and Zackray has to try and get this stock if he wants to stay in this. The down throw, the up throw will do it, and Zackray, it manages to get that stock, but again, Dark Samus being quite heavy. Gets a dash attack, doesn't kill Rob though. The gyro is out, and Sisqui has to try and find something. Gets the up, he still isn't enough, and the neutral be there from Zackray. Good answer, but the nair coming out from Sisqui, and a good ending, taking the game. It is now currently 2-1.
Yeah, and Sisqui finally clutching it out, and clutching it out well, you know, 2 stocks to 1 in the end. Really, really well played from him, and his survivability this set, above all else, has been really, really good.
Sure. Absolutely.
All right, we're still assisting with the Rob.
Yeah, still, of course, probably still sticking with the Rob because of just how good it did in the last 2 games. I'm sure Zackray still probably feels a lot more confident, but now we're taking it to FD, no platforms to run around, but we're taking it now to a much more flat stage, obviously being Zackray's pick. Tries to go for the down air, but the sour spot hits, so it doesn't send too far, so it doesn't send down in fact at all. And now Zackray moving around this stage really nicely, having a good read on where Sisqi's going to land and where Sisqi's going to be getting that falling up here now, has the neutral be on deck. And again, we're just seeing these juggles, and my goodness, Zackray taking the very first stock so comfortably there, Jackie.
Yeah, really, really good job from Zackray, who's adapted immediately, taking the first stock super, super well. And yeah, just sitting at 60% now, trying to chip away at Sisqui a little bit, poke away with these lasers and this gyro, and both of them just kind of charging for a second there. But Sisqui will land his charge shot.
Sure, trying to get that back air as well. The nair coming out from Zackray once again, and now Zackray pushing that advantage really, really nicely. I think this stage is definitely doing wonders for Rob right now. The uppie coming out from Sisqui. Again, the challenging a forward air as well. Has the neutral be getting ready for that charge shot once again, but the shield, and it's out, but no! Zackray will lose that stock.
Really, really good timing mix-ups from Sisqui. He's hit so many charge shots over the course of this set because he's so good at keeping it ambiguous as to whether or not he's going to fire, whether or not he's going to cancel. Is he going to jump in and use an aerial? Is he going to be a reverse charge shot? It's so hard to tell.
Sure, right now, Zackray trying to push that advantage again. Beautiful back Sisqui recognizing the threat and immediately dealing with it. And now a good up air follow from here could do it. No, Dark Samus is still living. Sisqui is still in this game, and there is the gyro now trying to stop out the recovery from the bottom, but Zackray is not letting, Sisqui not letting that happen now. Gyro throwing out once again a bit of an, you know, these guys exchanging their projectiles once again. The gyro and the charge shot coming out, and the nair will do it. Zackray up a stock. This could potentially be what Zackray is looking for if he's able to end it now. And Sisqui fighting back. One more stock for Zackray to win the entire thing, but it's again a fresh stock for Sisqui could mean that Zackray loses it here, and we can see a 1-1 situation right now. As we go into it now, this is it, last stock for both of these players. Sisqui needs this to make the game and set 2-2. Zackray has a good lead right now. Again, pushing that advantage. There we go. There's the nair. Good recognition there from Zackray once again. And making it happen there. The side B. That's it. And Zackray, in such clean fashion, takes the set. What a way to win it.
What a brilliant option select to just eliminate each option one by one. There goes your double jump, there goes your down B. Then to Z drop and drift in and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna threaten to use an aerial, and then I'm gonna leave the gyro behind me. So if you try and avoid it, you're still gonna die.
Still get hit.
Brilliant option select from Zackray.
Absolutely incredible stuff from Zackray, man. What a to deal with that. It was so good, and I believe now, you know, even the MCs are like, damn, man, that was hot. Yeah, it was a very tough set, and I mean, oh my god, what a way to go out, man. But yeah, I think now we have Sisqui, Riddles, or Osimo and T next. I think, unless that's it for, I'm not sure, because we've done 4 sets, right? 1, 2, yeah. So I think this next one will be our last before we move on to